And I am telling you that there is one song in Dreamgirls that I just cannot stand. Oh, what's up, y'all? I am Charlton. Thank you for coming to this channel. Look, there is a song in Dreamgirls I was talking about, and every time I hear it, I skip it every time it pops up. And before I tell you what that song is, let me just say this. In case you haven't seen Dreamgirls, I might give you some spoilers in this video. So if I do, I'm sorry. The movie came out in 2006, so by now you should have seen it. What can I say about a movie that is this good? In case you have not seen the movie, let me tell you just a little bit about what it's about. So it's about this group called the Dreamettes, right? 3 young ladies, and they are trying to make that big break. They're teenagers in the 1960s. They're trying to, they go in a talent contest. They're sneaking out of the house at night, to perform, trying to get that big break. You have 3 young ladies in the group. You have Deena Jones, Laurel Robinson, in case you didn't know her last name was Robinson. And you got Effie White. Yes, you do. Now, let me tell you a little bit about them. Deena Jones is, if you want to compare them to the Supremes, as a lot of people tend to do, Deena Jones would be someone who would be comparable to Diana Ross. She's, the nice, I don't care. She's the nice little, Tweety bird of the group. Yes, she is. She was portrayed by Beyoncé Knowles in the movie. And then you have Laurel. She's the one who people know, but you really don't know. She's the, I like to call her the passive one of the group. She wants to keep the peace. She's just that person. In the movie, she's portrayed by Anika. Oh Lord, Laurel was played by Anika Noni Rose in the movie. You know Anika Noni Rose. Don't play. Oh, but then we have Sister Effie White, portrayed by Jennifer Hudson in the film. Effie White is the one that is no nonsense. She don't play, but she can sing her tail off. She's that person. She is that person. She's that singer. The one in your church choir that when she come up to sing, she gonna tear the church up. She kind of husky, and she gonna come on in there with her chest all out, and she gonna sing the house down. That's Effie White. Let me tell you about a few other people. Now, you got this other young man named CC. His name is actually Clarence Conrad, in case you didn't know that's what CC stood for. CC is Effie's brother. CC is the one that writes the songs and does all the arrangements and does all of that for the group, okay? You also have James Thunder Early. Now, James Thunder Early is a star. In the movie, he was portrayed by Eddie Murphy, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. CC was portrayed by Keith Robinson. My bad, I wasn't trying to leave it out. So, James Thunder Early is a star. He's already performed across the country. In the movie, how they meet him is because he needs some background singers. His manager, his name is Marty, portrayed by Danny Glover, sees these young ladies, and he is trying desperately to get him some background singers because, James Thunder Early likes to be messing around with his background singer, so he messed it up, so they quit. So now he needs some background help, so he had to go and try to recruit these young ladies, and they were just, ecstatic about singing with somebody who already had that good star power, superstar status. So, of course, they decided to go along with it. That's just a brief synopsis of how the thing started, okay? Don't really want to get into all of what the movie is about, but those are the main points to know about where we're going, okay? Stay with me now. So remember I told you that Effie White was the powerhouse singer of the group, right? The other two, I don't want to just relegate them to background singers because they had good 3-part harmony, okay? However, once they got with Curtis Taylor Jr., the one who was the founder of Rainbow Records and all that stuff, he was the one who developed them, and he eventually took them away from James Thunder Early, and they started their own group called, not the Dreamettes anymore, because the Dreamettes were little girls. So now you're the Dreams. You done grew up. You got a whole dream and not just a dreamette. Oh, but when the dreams became a reality, guess what they did? They decided that Effie White was not going to be the lead singer anymore, but they were going to put Deena Jones up there to be the lead singer. What? Now, this made Effie furious, beyond furious, which leads me to the worst song in the movie. Whew. And that song, my friends, is the song entitled Family. Ugh! Why is Family the worst song in Dreamgirls? I'll tell you why. because it's just the beginning of the end for the whole thing. You have to understand something. The whole thing, while they were going along with James Thunder Early, Curtis Taylor, the devil, he was promising Effie, yes, we're going to get you this. She even recorded a song. He didn't want to put that song out. Everything, promising her that she was going to be a star. He's going to give her record deal. And he's going to blow her up, basically. Just lying so he can get what he wants. So when it comes to the point to where the Dreams are going to break off and be their own group, and now Deena's going to lead. Deena's going to sing lead.
Deena's going to sing lead.
Time I see that part, I get angry. In your opinion, what is the worst song in the movie?
We are family. That song gets on my nerves. First of all, it's a filler. I don't like it for the movie. Second of all, how y'all gonna sit up here and tell Effie we a family trying to gaslight her?
Oh, yes.
Cause that's a gaslit song. That is what that is, trying to bring everybody in on one accord, talking about some, we a family, we do this together. Remember what we worked so hard for? She worked very hard to be lead, and she was promised lead, and she deserved lead. Cause Deena Littell couldn't sing. Deena was cute, but she can't sing.
Here's why I don't like it, because first of all, it's just a drag. But number two, I got the words out. I'm reading the words. First line of the song, Effie says, what about what I need? And of all people to rebut, it's her brother. Curtis says it's the best thing for the group. And she says, what about what's best for me? He feels the Dreams can cross over. Y'all know what crossover means, right? Going from... She says, what about how I feel? All these are valid questions because of the lies that Curtis Taylor has been promising this girl. Because, by the way, they were an item, and you know him and Deena were an item too. But they didn't say it in the movie, but you saw how Deena was just sitting there looking like, Man,
I'm going to put this as kindly as I can. If y'all say that Deena didn't do nothing wrong and it was all Curtis, you could never be my friend. Ever. What friend sleeps with her man behind her back and then gaslight her like she ain't sleeping with her man? And sing lead on top of that, knowing that that was her dream. That ain't no real friend.
You ain't get past us. We saw it. And then, after all that, this boy gonna say, but when we're famous, I'll write great things for you, Effie. Do it for me. Family. See, family will let you down. Family sometimes ain't worth two dead flies smashed on the side of the road. We are a family like a giant tree branching out towards the sky. You are L.I.E. And they're singing the song. You got her brother, the one you're supposed to trust the most, because Curtis Taylor got into his brain. So he used Cece to get into her mind. And then they hugging it out, talking about, so we are a family. First of all, your brother, Effie's brother, he just wanted some money. Don't let him fool you like he was really, but I'll write great things for you when we're famous. Nope. He was trying to get his royalties from his song publishing and songwriter stuff. Trust me. That's all that was about. I believe if they were able to expand that story, I bet you, if this was reality, I bet you CC wrote for other groups on that label too that they never told us about. All he was concerned with was the same thing that James, what's his name? Curtis was trying to do, get some money. You remember the scene in the movie when he said, when her mama said, you're talking about her like she's the product, and he was like, yeah, I like that. Exactly. What do you do with the product? You sell it and make money. We are a family like a giant tree. But all things come to an end. You've seen the movie, so you know what happens. In case you don't know what happens, she says, and I'm telling you, I'm not going. And then she left. Because she had to leave. She had to leave. So now I just told you what I feel like the worst song in the play is. And you can fight with me in the comments if you think I'm wrong. Or if you agree with me, hey, you're my best friend. I got a thing I want to call it, what was the turnaround song in the play? And for me, The turnaround song was I Am Changing, right? Why is I Am Changing the turnaround song? I'll tell you why. I Am Changing, you saw years went by. Effie was down and out, trying to make 100 out of 99, and it wasn't working. So she finally is at her wit's end. She's hooked up with Marty because Marty is going to manage her now. He's trying his best, but you know, Effie got an attitude. Effie got to be a little more humble because Effie ain't have nothing. So she gets in there and was about to get kicked out from the gig. And all of a sudden she looks at the piano player and says, do you know this song? He nods his head, uh-huh. Which is weird. How do you know the song? She didn't tell you what it is. And then she just says, you know, look at me. Mm-hmm. And she starts singing I Am Changing. And yes, at that moment, it was the moment that I think clicked in that noggin of Effie is that, hey, you need some folks. You ain't got nothing. You better come on, get it together. You better change. She said, how many good friends have I already lost? A lot of them. Now go to get it together. Start singing. Get you some money because you got a daughter now. If you don't know where the daughter comes from, watch the movie and figure it out. Now I want to tell you what the best song is. And I have it in two categories for me, okay? Because I'm a musician and I sing too. So for the musically, the best song in Dreamgirls is the one I went to the movie 3 times to see. And y'all, it's stepping to the bad side. That thing's so bumping. Look at it for the music aspect. It starts off all slow. You got me to think for you now. You got all that going on. And then they come in with the little harmonies. Well, that's the vocal parts. We ain't worry about that right now. But you see it goes from that kind of a song. And then it picks up. It's like a race. It picks up with, what's his name? Curtis Taylor Jr. singing. You've seen the movie. You see how it goes. And then when it gets to the part with the dreams coming in, tempo speeds up a little bit. Baby and James Thunder Early come out there saying, I had to step into the bad side. Right? All that good stuff. And if you've seen the movie, I'm still trying to figure out when they said, today, where did the tambourines come from? If you figure that out, like in real life, if this was real life, let me know. But yes, I went to the movies 3 times just to see that scene, because that thing was on the big screen. Fire! You heard me? Fire! In your opinion, what is the best song in the Dreamgirls movie?
The best song in the Dreamgirls movie, and I don't care. It is not And I Am Telling You. Now, they sang the house down. Love that.
We're exclusive.
Step into the bad side. Best song, best scene. Like, everything about the cinematography of that scene, how they put it together, the dancers, the colors, the shadowing, the lighting, the lyrics, the song, the music. Step on, step, step, two. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Okay. Vocally, the best song in Dreamgirls. And I know you think I'm going to say it's And I'm Telling You, but let me tell you something about And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going. And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going is such an iconic song. Man, I don't even want to categorize it. I just want to leave it in its own lane. And I'm Telling You is over there, right? Other than And I'm Telling You. Because it's over there by itself. The best song in Dreamgirls after that, it's got to be the ballad version of One Night Only. Hey, that thing said, you want all my love and my devotion. You want my loving soul right on the line. Look, if you like ballads that take you from here and on up to there, One Night Only. Fight me in the comments if you think I'm wrong. So did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? What's your favorite song? What do you think the best one is? What do you think the worst one is? Just put it down there in the comments, and I can't wait to read them and talk to you in the comments about it, all right? Boom.